Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everything between. I am the Angry Gentleman, and as promised, we've taken a break from main dishes. Don't worry, I got something special planned for next time. And, we're doing a dessert this time. It's going to be an Oreo cheesecake, and if you already have a cheesecake mixture you like to use that you just want to adapt to this, that's fine. Just don't mix it together just yet. You'll see why in a second. Me, I like to personally use the box mixes for this. Simply because it's faster, it's easier, it's cheaper. Tastes the same regardless, for the most part. It's just easier and cheaper for me. And it's faster for the video. And the reason I say don't mix your mixture right away is because for this one you want to make it nice and fluffy. So for that you want to use whipped cream. You can use pre-made whipped cream, you can make your own whipped cream. I'm not really going to make you do anything, I'm just giving you a recipe so you can just kind of do your own thing with it. The reason I don't always show the measurements, or well, I don't really measure all that often. I just kind of wing it and it works out well. Is because if you guys, let's say I use cinnamon. I'm pretty sure some people can be allergic to cinnamon. It's one of those weird allergies. You might have an allergy to it, or you might just not like cinnamon. The recipe is here, so that way you guys can follow it and make your own recipe and not have to add anything you don't want into it. So I can be like, oh, you want to add, let's say, since I'm doing Oreos, let's say I won't say to add 5 Oreos, but you really like Oreos, so you'll add 10. That's your choice. That's fine. I'm not in your kitchen telling you what to do. Do it right. Do it right or I'll kill you. But I'm here to basically help you along and figure out what you do and do not want to do. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I had to take care of a bit of background noise issues. Hi, Cash. Cash is my brother's dog. So, for this one, you're actually not going to want to take any of this right now. What you want to do is you want to grab some fairly big bags. Like this. You want to take care of the Oreos. You'll want just the outside cookie parts in one, and then you'll want the inside part in another. You can do that with an entire case of Oreos. I'm probably going to use, I have my kid, I'm probably going to use the whole thing. I'm going to make a whole crust out of it. Probably not going to need to. I'm probably going to save just get as much as you think you'll need for the crust. Keep in mind that these have crusts as well. If you think this will be enough for a crust, that's fine. Regardless, you're going to want that middle part. And because it's Halloween, or at least Halloween month, I'm making it orange. Tastes the same, it's just a different color to make it special. Like how it's a limited edition, like you can just do this with food coloring. So I'm gonna take care of that. Again, if you want to get the crust to be entirely Oreo, that's fine. Just put it in one bag and then crush it up with a rolling pin or something. And then you can figure out what you want to do with graham cracker stuff, I guess. I'll get back to you guys. And we're back. Sorry about the change in wardrobe. I was a little preoccupied with certain things, and now it's a completely different day. But I still got the stuff on. So, for the next part, I kind of have things pre-mixed in as far as what's going to go with what, just so I wouldn't forget, well, what goes with what. So, first off, you want to take the crust and the butter. You're going to want to make sure you get this all on the sides, and if at all possible, have some kind of like paper or non-stick or something that will make sure it's easily taken out. And then as soon as that's done, you'll want to grab a bowl, and we'll be right back. Okay, got the pie crust nice and, well, not pie crust, but the crust nice and all around the edges. Probably used me a little bit more butter than I had to, but that's what happens when you mess with recipes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this in the fridge while we get the next part started. Speaking of, because I'm making the top part orange for Halloween, and I know it's upside down, I don't care, but you're gonna want a little bit of green food dye, and we're gonna kind of make it like a pumpkin color. So from the Oreo dessert, I thought something was crawling on my leg. I'm like, there better not be anything in here. I would be very mad if that ever happened. You'll take the Oreo bits and the white mixture from the Oreo treat box that I showed you guys before, and have that together. But before you do that, you need the whipped cream. 2 of these bad boys, or about 1.5 cups. Just spray it on the bottom, put this on top, mix it together, then add a couple drops of this, mix together more, so you have a nice green color that you can be happy with. And then when that's done, we'll take the pie crust. I keep calling it the pie crust because it's in the pie tin. I'm confusing myself. We'll take the crust out of the fridge, and we'll put it in as the first layer, and then I'll get back to you guys. Hey, quick thing, real quick. You know how I said to use green? You can make it kind of an upside down pumpkin color. I just thought of something better. Screw the green. You can make it red. Now, I don't know about you, but a magma Oreo cheesecake sounds like it would be the perfect name rather than upside down pumpkin Oreo cheesecake. Just saying. Just something to think about. You can make it whatever color you want. You don't even have to change the color. Just saying. I'm gonna make it red because I popped it to my head. That was not intentional, but I'm gonna keep it. So, quick note, as predicted, I made more than I meant to, which is a good thing because I told you to save those graham cracker bits from before. You better still have them, because after you reserve 6 Oreos for the other dish, you'll want to crush up what's left of the cookie bits from the last sleeve of Oreos I showed you before, and then combine them with said graham cracker bits to make another tin, because I made more than I meant to. So I'm gonna let this cool. I'm gonna put that in it. Then I'll get back to you guys when I'm able. By the way, once you have the first layer down, I'm using the original one. Take the 6 cookies you spared from being annihilated and just place them in a nice neat pattern, one for each slice. You'll want to make sure you put them far enough back See, I'm cooking for myself, so I can eat as much as I damn well please. You want to look this. That way each one has its own Oreo. No one can tell me no. Then when you make the other half, it'll go on top and make it a nice layer. Barrier, I guess. We'll get to that in just a second. Okay, it's time for the final touches. Things have been in the fridge for a couple hours. Stopped to eat a pizza. Don't judge me. So, now that the bowl is clean, we're going to use it again. I know, we just cleaned it. Now you have to wash it again. Or you can use a different bowl, it's up to you. It's just a tedious process. Cooking, cleaning goes hand in hand. Cannot do one without the other. Same verse, second verse, same as the first. Get the whipped cream in the bowl first. Then you want to add the cheesecake mixture with the orange Oreo fillings that you would have separated from the cookies before. The orange from the cookies should make it, well, orange. But if you're not happy with the amount of orange that it turns out to be, you can just add red and yellow food coloring to it at the end. Just make sure you add, I believe it's 1/6 red to every, 1 red to every 6 drops of yellow. Or is it 8 drops of yellow? Regardless, you want a lot more yellow than red, otherwise it will just be red like the rest of it. And it's as simple as mixing it, making sure it's a color you can be happy with, and just lay it on top of the first layer. Then you want to leave the whole thing to cool at least overnight. I recommend saran wrapping over the top of it to make sure nothing mixes with it unintentionally. That should be about it. I'll show you guys a video of me seeing what the final product looks like. And then I'll sign out. Till then. And there we go. The finished product, and I have to say it is absolutely delicious. This is the Angry Gentleman signing out. I'm probably going to eat the rest of this today.